The first game you play with your newborn could shape their brain, muscles, and bond with you in ways you never imagined. Picture this: your baby's tiny eyes lock onto your face. Their first conversation unfolding without a single word. That's not just play. It's a superpower that sparks their growth. As a parent, you're not just their caregiver. You're their first teacher, their safe haven, and their favorite playmate. Through 5 simple games: FaceTime, I Spy, Touch and Explore, Storytime, and Tummy Time, you can unlock their potential while building a connection that lasts a lifetime. These aren't just activities. They're the building blocks of your baby's world. And I'm here to show you how to make every moment count with joy, purpose, and a few giggles along the way. Play is how your newborn learns to navigate the world. It's not frivolous, it's foundational. From the moment they're born, their brain is wired to absorb every sight, sound, and touch, turning fleeting moments into lifelong skills. When you make a silly face or dangle a toy, you're not just entertaining them, you're teaching them how to process emotions, track objects, and even understand language. Research backs this up. Studies from the American Academy of Pediatrics show that early play stimulates neural connections, boosting cognitive and motor development by up to 20% in the first year. But it's not about fancy toys or complex routines. It's about you, your voice, your touch, your presence. These 5 games are designed for newborns, requiring nothing but your time and love, and each one targets a specific skill to set your baby up for milestones like rolling over, grabbing toys, or saying their first word. What if your face could be your baby's favorite show? Let's start with FaceTime, not the app your grandma still can't figure out, but the kind of play that lights up your newborn's world. Sit down, cradle your baby on your lap so they're gazing up at you, and let the show begin. Flash a big, exaggerated smile, then switch to a dramatic frown, or stick out your tongue like you're auditioning for a cartoon. Last week, I saw a mom try this with her 6-week-old, and the baby's eyes widened, like she'd just discovered a superstar. That's because newborns are hardwired to study faces. It's their first step in understanding emotions. When you make those goofy expressions, you're giving them a crash course in joy, surprise, or curiosity. The sounds? They're laying the groundwork for language. Babies as young as 1 month start mimicking vocal patterns, and by 3 months, those back-and-forth coos are their first stabs at conversation. This game isn't just fun. It's building their emotional intelligence and teaching them how to talk before they can even babble. Could a simple toy train your baby's eyes to master skills they'll need for life? That's where I Spy comes in. A game that turns a rattle into a gym for your newborn's neck and eyes. Grab a high-contrast toy. Think black and white stripes or bold red patterns, since newborns see these best. Hold it 8 to 12 inches from their face. Any farther and it's a blur. And slowly move it side to side. Picture a dad I know, dangling a zebra-striped rattle for his 2-month-old. At first, the baby's head wobbled, but after a week, she was tracking that toy like a pro, her neck muscles getting stronger with every turn. This isn't just cute, it's critical. Visual tracking, honed through games like this, is the foundation for hand-eye coordination, which babies need to grab toys by 4 months or catch a ball years later. Plus, turning their head strengthens neck muscles, prepping them for rolling over. Want to see it in action? Try it tonight, and let me know in the comments what toy your baby can't stop staring at. Now let's dive deeper. What if every touch or story you share could build your baby's future? Touch and Explore and Storytime are your secret weapons for sensory and language development. For Touch and Explore, gather safe objects with different textures. A soft plush bunny, a smooth plastic rattle, a crinkly fabric book. Gently place one in your baby's hand or brush it along their arm. I remember a mom who tried this with her newborn, using a silky scarf. The baby's tiny fingers curled around it, her face lighting up as if she'd discovered a new universe. That's exactly what's happening. Each texture builds a sensory library in their brain, helping them recognize and process sensations by the time they start grabbing toys at 3 months. This game also opens their clenched fists, strengthening fine motor skills for future tasks like holding a spoon. Story time, on the other hand, is about words and bonding. Snuggle up with a colorful board book, or even your favorite novel, and read aloud with flair. Point to a picture and say, "See the puppy? It's so fluffy." Pause to let your baby soak in the images and your voice. A dad I know read "Goodnight Moon" every night to his newborn, varying his tone, whispering, then booming. And by 2 months, his baby was cooing back, already tuning into the rhythm of language. Studies show that babies exposed to regular reading hear 1.4 million more words by age 5, giving them a massive head start in vocabulary and comprehension. These games aren't just play. They're setting your baby up to explore and communicate with confidence. Here's where it gets real. Tummy time is the ultimate adventure, a heartwarming workout that builds your baby's strength and your bond. Imagine reclining on a couch, your newborn nestled chest to chest, their tiny head bobbing up to meet your eyes. It's like they're saying, "Look, I'm a superhero." Place one hand on their bottom to shift their weight, the other under their elbow for support, and start singing a lullaby or chatting about your day. A friend of mine tried this with her 1-month-old, and the first time he lifted his head for 3 seconds, she nearly cried with pride. Those fleeting lifts are huge. They strengthen neck and core muscles, paving the way for rolling over by 4 months, sitting by 6, and crawling by 9. Tummy time also sharpens depth perception and prevents conditions like flat head syndrome, which affects up to 20% of babies without regular practice. Plus, it's a bonding jackpot. Your voice keeps them engaged, and your closeness makes them feel safe. Want to mix it up? Try it on a padded mat once they're stronger, but start with chest to chest for that unbeatable connection. It's a mini workout with maximum heart. So there you have it. 5 games to spark your newborn's growth and make you their hero. FaceTime teaches emotions and language through your silly expressions and sounds. I Spy builds neck strength and visual tracking with a simple toy. Touch and Explore creates a sensory library for motor skills, while Storytime lays the foundation for language with every word you read. Tummy Time? It's the ultimate bonding adventure, turning your baby into a muscle-building champ. These aren't just games. They're your chance to shape your baby's brain, body, and heart while having a blast. Start with one today. And to track their progress, grab a free developmental milestone chart from any parenting resource site. These moments fly by, so don't wait. This video might not be online forever. If you loved these tips, hit like, subscribe, and join our community for more ways to make parenting a joy. Oh, and tell me in the comments, which game are you trying first with your little one?